right, let's talk about it, y'all. Let me tell you about my Jesus, okay? I don't go to church. I have personal reasons why. I read my Bible faithfully. Sometimes I don't always understand what I'm reading, but I read it anyways because it's the Word of God. It was meant to be like life's instructions. You know, life don't come with a handbook. It comes with the Bible. And if you don't feel that way, you're probably going to want to scroll to the next video. The reason I believe in God is because I have been hungry, okay? My cabinets have been empty, and it wasn't too long ago, okay? I have been without working appliances. I have been without central heat and air during the middle of ice storm because that motherfucker ain't worked in 6 months now, okay? I have survived addiction, survived a traumatic brain injury. I have survived losing my mama. God had other plans, and I have to accept that. And it's been hard, but me and God, we're good. Like, everything about our life is in God's hands. I've survived things that were meant to kill me. Damage from nature to my home. Not just shingles being blown off. I had a tree that fell through my home while I was in it without any type of warnings whatsoever on the news, okay? Had News Channel 5 on watching Kelly Clarkson, okay? I don't know if y'all from Nashville, but anyways, y'all know News Channel 5, there's something going on. They got it run across the bottom of the screen, and it was just a really windy day. I have trauma from it. It sounded like a 757 landed on my roof. I mean, it was probably the scariest thing I've ever been through. It did damage to my wiring in my house, my electrical. I talk about God, and the reason that start talking about the house, whatever, the tree, if y'all have been following me for a while, then you know. But the tree fell through my house. It fell through my kitchen ceiling, through my kitchen sink, onto my stove. It made holes in my kitchen floor. It fell through my living room, okay? Holes through the roof, through the ceiling. Like, I could look up and there was a hole big enough I could fit through that motherfucker. You see, look up and see the sky. And it went like down into the floor in my living room as well. So this tree, y'all, literally fell from the back door of my house to the front door of my house. It split my house in half. And y'all, I can't make this up if I tried. And it's been about 2 years ago. And I think sometimes like I just grasp like how blessed I am, you know. Where the tree stopped at, I was probably 3 feet away from where it stopped at. It stopped at my front door. EMS had to come rescue me, my dogs, get us out. Homeowners insurance put us in hotels for 3 months. August of 2024, we were able to move back into our house. June of 2025, my appliances started going out little by little. My central heat and air caught on fire. Like, the other day I go to plug a heater in the wall and it sparks like this bluish orange color. Like, I don't know what the fuck, but we're not using that heater anymore, okay? But I say all this to not make you feel sorry for me, not to sound like a broken record, because those of y'all that follow me, you seen it on the news. It was on Smoky Barn or whatever, you know. But I say this to tell you that I survived 2 overdoses where I had to be Narcan more than once. My sober date is 8/5/18, okay? If you're out there and you're, you know, new in recovery, you've got 48 hours clean. You've got 4 days clean. You got 4 weeks clean. You got 52 days clean. You can do it, okay? Don't you never give up. There were days, I'm not going to lie to y'all, there were days I would sit and watch the clock and I would wait for midnight to get here. It meant that I had made it through another day sober. Everybody here lately it's been, drama online about Jelly Roll, He sing a song, Somebody Save Me. I've been fortunate enough to work alongside of the Jelly Roll, Rolling with Jelly food truck. I've stood outside of venues where Jelly Roll was playing. You either know somebody that's in active addiction, you know somebody who is in recovery, or you have lost somebody to addiction. Some of us have lost more than one person to addiction. I tell people I've walked through the flames of hell and I've lived to talk about it, tell my story. And I just come on here tonight just to tell anybody that's out there, I didn't survive by accident. I didn't survive a traumatic brain injury by accident. I didn't survive the tree falling through my house by accident. I haven't survived all the grief that I've experienced through the years by accident. I didn't survive 2 overdoses by accident. I survived because there's a divine plan that's bigger than me and it's bigger than you. And you can do it too. All you gotta do is pray. All right, I love y'all.